Good morning, everyone. It's me. I hope you're well. Okay, so after my live stream, wait, it's 7:16 a.m. on May 31st, 2025. I probably woke up around 5 o'clock in the morning. It's all right though. But this happened last night. So after my live stream, which was pretty good, I must say, I had a good time. But I decided something. So if you don't know, my book's been down and not for sale for some time. Okay. I initially, it's not that I wrote it for profit, okay? And I'd just like to be given a chance to be heard, okay? Listen to, give me a chance to speak, explain, okay? Before people just write me off. I know it may not, but I'm not worried about anything. I just know that people don't have that much time. So that's why I'm trying to be quick. Okay, so about my book. Just let me tell you this if you don't know, first off, that I sold 43 copies. All right. I kept taking it down and putting it back up. I probably would have sold more. That's not the point of it, though. Okay. The point of it is that after a lot of time, I only got 2 payments. I don't know if people think like when you pay that $25 that I'm getting that, because I'm not even close. I got 2 payments. I didn't even get not a penny more. One, and you can't quote me on the exact number, okay, but I will tell you that it was not enough combined for $4, and that's how much it costs to take the bus here, okay? So I got 2 payments. One was like for like $1.38, and then the other one was for like $3 and say like, I don't know, 68 cents, maybe maximum, maybe. But listen, it wasn't enough to take $4 on the bus. And you know, I was really hoping that I could do something to help support myself and make it easier for me to kind of survive in the world. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be greedy. I put it for $25, which was exactly what I paid for, like, oh, okay, it was 24 because I checked, but I paid that for David Wilcock's book. Okay. I remember that I think Elena's book was $20 when I bought it, which is fair, and so I thought the price was fair, right? The thing about it is that the only one that makes any money off that is Amazon. And my personal work, I don't want them to profit off. They profit off me enough as it is. It's a complicated thing, so I'll get right to the point. Um, like I decided this last night before I went to bed, and I still feel good about it. It, like I said, it's not going to, like, yes, I could have put it on a website, but here's the thing. When I got The Navigator Across the Ice Wall by Ice Walls by Claudio Nocelli. Sometimes I fuck up the title. I apologize. It's because it's so long. So I can't. My concentration can't stay that long. I can't remember, and I apologize. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the navigator that crossed the ice walls or wall. But when I got that, I couldn't even afford it. It was like $14 or $15, I think, at the time. Not that expensive. Worth every penny. I loved it. But it was bought for me, you know? And if I didn't get that at that time, like there's some people that won't have that opportunity. And so to make this long story short is that I mean, I may have to put on it like that I don't approve it to be replicated or put into a format where it can be sold and profited off of. And if I find out that somebody's doing that, I will do my best to come after you legally. Because what I'm telling you is that I think I'm just going to put it on a PDF and give it away for free for people to read. I thought about just reading the whole thing on my channel, and I might do that first. That might be a good idea. I mean, that might actually be a video that people will watch and listen to, and because there is interest in reading the book, right? So I might do that actually. It just occurred to me that I could, but that is the plan, is that I think that's the best course of action because that is truly a gift, right? It's for free. And I believe that saying, because I wrote it because I wanted people to remember their own experiences, well, it kind of takes the opportunity away if they can't afford it. And I'm not making any money off of it anyway. It's not that I don't think that it has value. It has great value to me. It's very personal. And in fact, I didn't change all that much. And um, I added to, and I've explained, that at one time, at one time I thought the Asuras were going to come up out of the ground and out of caves and tunnels and stuff like that. And it was sheerly out of, from the kind of path I had taken with that at that time. But like I said, there was a point where a readjustment needed to be made with me because anyway, to make a long story short, I fixed it. And I made sure that people knew that I had made a mistake. I apologized for that. And then I corrected it and told them what it really was about, like the lesser guardian um, and the lower doppelganger and all that. And I gave the information to that and explained it in the best way that I could, okay? That it's a parallel version of myself, another world, la 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 la. So I fixed it, right? I don't even think that, like, I didn't take the pictures out and I explained that, because I always said that the picture that I used, and even though yeah, it ended up being from a movie, but that was the closest thing I've ever seen that looked something like, and it was far away, yes, but with the big round eyes and that long ass head. The color was wrong, but still, and it was way too damn skinny. But still, that was the closest thing I've ever seen to what I saw in my dream, you know? So anyway, that's what I've decided to do. That, I will probably, it may take me a while to read the whole thing, though. That's the thing. If I just read it and really try not to digress, and not digress, because I can't digress, that's what makes it so long, going all over the place or adding things in there, talking about whatever, no commentary, you know, then it should be good. And so if you want to hear the contents of my book, you can. I'll just read it to you. But that's also free, right? I mean, well, you do have to have the internet, but I mean, if you're watching this video, then you have the internet, you know. But like I said, it will be in PDF format so that you can just download it onto your phone or onto your computer or whatever. And I don't want it, to be reproduced or whatever and people to make money off that because it's something that's not for sale. I could probably put in it, but you can change PDF back to Word file or whatever and do whatever you want to it, but it can't be changed or blah, 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 blah. Um, and all of that. I'm going to have to maybe look into things a little bit because I definitely don't want to have to deal with things like plagiarism and, because it's not fiction. You know what I mean? It's true stories about my life and my experiences, and especially, I mean, I planned on doing other volumes. That's why I left some stuff out, but it's not to be like sneaky or nefarious or whatever. I plan to make other volumes of that. That's why it's like volume 1. Um, and I don't know. I don't know if I will now. Maybe, you know. I don't think that's part of my mission at this point. See what I'm saying? That's just not something that I need to do right now. I need to do more speaking now, sharing now. Yeah, that's what it's time for. So yeah, I thought, I just can't sit around talking about it. You got to be about it, right? And, you know, for the first time, I don't have any like anxieties about it. Like I'm aware that it gives access to everybody that wants it. And not everybody is going to go in reading it with the best intentions, yes? You know, I know. Even the people I wouldn't want to have it will have it. They don't have to pay anything for it. I mean, they could have bought it, right? But yeah, it's just the way it goes. Even if it was for sale, they could have bought it anyway, and I still wouldn't have even gotten 50 cents per book. Not even 50 cents per book. So I don't know if I did something wrong that I didn't like, because I don't understand like the profit margins or like the percentages and shit. Maybe I fucked it up, but I don't think so. I don't think so. It does a lot of the calculations for you anyway. And you just set the price and then it adjusts it to what Amazon takes their cut. So yeah, you know, we'll do that then. Um, because with that, I can just attach, like, well, I've already done that, so it doesn't need to be reprinted or whatever. And the people that already have purchased the book, you won't have to do it again. You'll be able to just either listen to it, because I would like to try that first, you know. Um, Again, it would help and maybe bring some new viewers to the content, you know, but especially that are interested in the subject. No offense. Shit. I kind of lost my train of thought. So it will give people the opportunity to read it, but you'll be able to hear me read it to you first. I might be able to do that. I don't have enough room on my computer anymore. I'm surprised this video works. Well, I deleted a few, so I made sure there was room. But, yeah, I just might have to take breaks, but during that, I really need to focus so that we can just read the book so I don't digress all over the place and give all this commentary. Like 10 minutes, we're almost over 10 already, you know? I know that's not a huge deal. It's just that, yeah, all right. So I think I've said everything. So when that is done, yeah, right, I remember. The people that have bought the book, you can just download it. And you'll have the things that are added in, and you could even compare it. Be like, no, she didn't change anything, blah, 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 blah. See what I'm saying? So for the people that do and that have bought the hard copy, that's something special for you, you know? And consider that, like your fate or whatever to have it at that time. Yeah? Now, I don't know. I'm not saying that there'll never be an opportunity to have a hard copy of it again, but this is just what I gotta do at this point, because, like, what is the point? I'm not making them rich, and it's not helping me. I can't even take the bus with that. So, and it wouldn't have mattered, like, how it's just not enough. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Like, what's $50 today? Even if I sold 100 books, 50 bucks, it's just not enough. It's not worth it to me. You know, the work itself is priceless anyway, you know, but if it doesn't benefit me the way I need it to, what the fuck is the point anyway? You know? So there. I hope this helps because I know there's probably some people thinking like, what the fuck is she doing? I know. But I don't even make any money off of it anyway. I don't get that $25. I don't even get $1. I don't even get 50 cents. You know? And it wasn't about the money at all. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. I hope you have a good day and all that. I really mean that. I'm not just saying it, I gotta go, it's because I don't really want to, but I might just do it anyway. And I gotta walk to Walmart and get a few things and get some more kitty cat food. They had one can this morning, but they won't have anything for lunch, so I gotta go and do that. But yeah. So I mean, we're all good. Like I got my check, my disability, you know. So it's not it's like I got nothing, you know what I mean? It's just I was trying not to have to go without milk and stuff for the last 2 weeks of the month and bullshit like that, you know? Ah. So what I feel though, the whole point of that is, oh my God, is that I feel like it's gonna work itself out anyway, that the divine will take care of it. That's what leaving it in God's hands is, I guess. Isn't that what they call that? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go do that and get stuff done. But I'm glad we had this talk, and I thank you for being here. And when it's ready, you will know. When it is time, you will know. And I'm gonna do it as soon as I can. Okay? But we'll probably do the reading first, and then I'll give it away for free. Okay? Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here with me. Take care, everybody. Bye.